guys, we're back again to Bajo Mi Techo, episode, what is this? Episode 3. Um, I've been lagging on recording this because I was like, what am I going to talk about now that it's only me and my thoughts? So I kind of just sat down and got some ideas and I was like, let's hope I don't cry on this one. I'm gonna try not to, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Um, I'm excited for hopefully the next one to give you guys some news on Bajo Mi Techo. Um, some very good news. Some very good news. That's gonna be on the next podcast. Um, But thanks for tuning in. Y'all have been giving me some good feedback, and we're slowly updating Bajo Mi Techo. Um, we got some snacks now. We got some goldfish. But yeah, let's just start. Let's just start. Honestly, I was thinking of ideas that I was like, what am I going to say? What am I going to talk about on this next podcast? I was a little nervous because I was like, what if they don't like what I talk about? So, I don't know. I'm just going to yap because I'm a yapper. But before I get started, my name is Justin Gamboa. Again, a lot of y'all don't know me. A lot of y'all, this might be y'all's first time watching. Welcome to Bajo Mi Techo. This is a podcast where I just yap. Honestly, I just yap. And sooner or later, previously I had my friend here. Now it's just me doing solo. So hopefully in the future I bring in more guest speakers or interview more of my friends or just talk about anything that you all want. On today's podcast, I want to talk about, a lot of y'all know, I'm on my last 30s. I think this has been in my head recently a lot. This is my last year being in my 20s. I'm 29, and recently that's been in my head. As soon as I turn 29, I don't feel 29. I mean, I don't look 29. Hopefully I don't. But I know I am. And just knowing is actually very scary, because you're more than a quarter, you're about to just hit your big 3 zeros. So this is my final year enjoying my 20s. And yeah, just overall, that's been scary. I feel like I just turned 21 last year. I was just drinking with my friends. And by the time I knew it, now I'm on my last year being 29. So, I don't know. It's very scary that time just passes by so quick. But into that, I was like, I've learned a lot of things throughout the years. And if I could go back to in time about 10 years ago when I first turned 20, if I could just talk to myself, if I could really just talk to myself, I would say a lot. I would say a lot. I think that would be the coolest thing, just to go back and tell myself that. I think the main thing I would tell myself is just do it. Just do it. Anything that you have in mind, just do it now and be in the moment. I feel like I was always trying to do more. Always trying to okay, now I have this and now I want something else. I was never really content with what I had just because I don't know. I really don't know. And until recently, I think I filled that gap with God. I've always wanted more. And once I had it, it was always something I think it's always been something like, oh, okay, I got that job, now I want another one. I got this job, now I want something else. Or I just came back from this trip, now let me do something else. And I was always constantly trying to do something that I was never really in the moment. And now I'm like, dang, I literally go back um, to my albums, and I'm like, oh wow, I did this, I did this, I did this. And in the moment, yeah, it's cool, this and that, but I think I was always just trying to post, or like trying to think of what I was gonna do next. And time just passes by, and I'm like, wow, um, I'm about to be 30, and that's scary. That's scary. So I would go back and tell myself, like, yo, like, sit down, like, enjoy where you're at right now. Enjoy where you're at right now, because you're worrying about the future. And I think I was also just worried about, like, not making it in life. I think that's my biggest thing, that I was just worrying about that. I think once I got out of Laredo, and yes, it's scary, like moving out of your hometown city. I think that was scary, but I did it, and I was just worried about not making it. And I don't know, I just didn't want to be that person that moves out of their city and then comes back. Well, there's nothing wrong about it. There's nothing wrong about it, but I just didn't want to be that person. You know, I need a drink. But I didn't want to be that person, so I was just worried about that. But if I could go back in time, yeah, I would tell myself, enjoy where you're at right now, and everything will come together in time. I would also tell myself, again, I was always worried about not making it, and constantly just, trying to do better, more and more and more. I think I would just tell myself that, again, everything's going to be okay, and just do it. Just do it now. Do it now. Um, a lot of the things in my head back then, I was always like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Or I'll do it next month. Or, you know, when I was in San Antonio, I guess I was just trying to figure life out. A lot of it out. A lot of it out. When I say a lot, I was just going through it. Personally, mentally, physically. I was trying to discover who I wanted to be. Um, but yeah, I don't really even know where I was going with this, but I think I would just tell myself, just do it now. Do it now, because even with this podcast, I would always tell myself, "Oh, I want to do that. I want to do that." Just do it now, because then you only have one day of today. And I saw this. I don't know if it was like on Facebook or YouTube or something, or someone told me. I don't know who, but you only really have today to do that, because that one day today, that's it. Like tomorrow, or like next year, next week, it's over. You don't get that time back. And like I said, like I'm about to be 29. I mean, I'm about to be in my 30s. I'm 29 now. And I was always, I don't, and time passes by so quick. Time passes by so quick. And if I could tell myself something um, in my 20s, I would say, do it now. Like, you want to work out, Justin? Do it. Like, just go to the gym. You want to take that trip? Save for it. Save for it and do it. Just plan it. You want that job? Apply every single day. Don't say like, oh, I didn't apply today. I'll do it tomorrow. Work on that credit also, Justin. Please work on that credit. That's one of the things I would say. Work on that credit. Don't ruin it. I think when I was small, I ruined it because I wanted to go to Cancun so bad. I did ruin it, but work on that credit. That's the number one thing. I guess one of the number one things up there, because yeah, that's a big struggle too. Um, I think one of the last things that I would tell myself, bruh, don't. A lot of my 20s, I spent it heartbroken, chat. Heartbroken, which is crazy. Like, boy, trouble. I don't know. I think I always, a funny story. Every single year, I don't know since when. I guess since I was like 12, 13, maybe. On New Year's, it's a Mexican thing. You're supposed to do the uvas, the eat the uvas and then make a wish. My first wish, from like all the way to like, I think I stopped doing it. I think I really stopped doing it maybe 2 years ago. But up until like 2 years ago, my first wish was always, I hope I find love. Like, I hope I find love. And then like when I did finally date someone, that ended like within like 3 months. I was so heartbroken, so heartbroken. I think I was heartbroken for like 3 years, chat. 3 years. So I did spend like from 21 all the way to like 24. I was heartbroken. So that was like my first one. And I was like, dang, I was so happy, whatever. For 3 months, chat, which is crazy. And then again, it happened again when I was like 25. Or like 24. I think I dated someone again when I was 24. And then it ended after like 6 months. That was my second situationship, whatever you want to call it. So I spent it heartbroken another 2 years. And then finally, my other relationship that lasted like 2 years. So that one was even rougher. That one was crazy. I think I was flipping tables at that point. So then I think I was heartbroken for a fat minute until like recently again through God. I purified my heart because I don't know, I was really going through it. And then I think through the whole breakup thing, I started drinking a lot, like even more now. I think I just drink for fun now with my tutor friends, with my family, friends, just anybody, honestly. But I would tell 20 me that just love God. Just don't try to find, I don't know. I think we all want to find love, huh? I think we all want to find love in our 20s. And even then now, I still do. Yeah, I do. But don't invest so much time in wanting to fall in love. Like, it'll come when it comes. And if it's not the right person, learn from those mistakes. Because through each relationship, yes, I did learn a lot of mistakes. I learned a lot of things about myself, about what I want, about who I am. Just don't spend it over boys. Like, go enjoy your friends. If I think when I was in a relationship, I would tell a lot of my friends, like, no, like, I'm not gonna hang out. Like, I can't hang out. Like, I'm with my boo thing. Don't do that. Like, go hang out with your friends. Go enjoy them. Because even then, a lot of my friends, enjoy your friends. I think I would tell myself, instead of being delulu over boys, enjoy your friends. Because a lot of your friends are going to change. You're not going to have the same friends, Justin. I think I would tell myself that too. Like, you're not going to have the same friends that you had maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You might still talk to them and whatnot, but they're not going to be as close as you are to them within that moment. So enjoy them, enjoy going out, enjoy, I don't know, you could hear the thing in my voice, huh? Just enjoy them at that moment. Don't be so much about boys. I still am, but just let God work his magic. Please just let him work his magic. But I think those would be my biggest things that I would tell myself if I was 20. I would also tell myself, don't waste that money. Don't waste it. Save it, because honestly, nah, don't save it. Because I never knew. I think in my mentality, and it's still right now, in my head, I would tell myself, dang, I wish I saved that money. But in the moment, like right now, if I have money, I would tell myself, I think my mentality is just like, what if I die tomorrow? Like, I'm just not gonna enjoy that money then. So nah, I guess continue that. Like, don't worry too much about money either. Like, just enjoy what you have now, and just book that trip. Book that trip. Um, don't buy that car. Don't buy that fancy car. Don't do it. Don't do it. Honestly, buy yourself any other car. I think that's the one thing I would tell myself also. Don't buy that car. They all do the same thing. They all get you from point A to point B. As long as it doesn't break down. Yeah, go buy yourself a new car, but don't buy that car. Don't buy that Mercedes. Chad, I think I've been stuck with that car payment. And I think the day I don't have that car payment, Chad, just know I'll be the happiest person in the world. Because that car payment is eating me up. Like, literally, it's grabbing my butt cheeks and just literally. Uh, don't buy that car. Just buy any other car, just not that one. Like, go buy a normal car. But I think those are the main things that I would tell myself. Now, if we could throw it all the way back to when I was like 5, maybe 6, and I wouldn't even know who I was, I think I would tell myself one thing. One thing when I was small. And even as a stranger, I would just go. One thing I would say is it's all going to be okay. And you are going to cry a lot. And you are going to feel alone. But it's going to be okay. I think that would be my biggest thing. Like, it's going to be okay. You know? Yeah, that would be my one thing. If I go back to little me, just give him a hug and tell him it's going to be okay. Um, yeah, I think I've learned a lot of lessons being in my 20s. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm so excited to start my 30s. This year is, I think, the scariest year that I've had. But I'm so excited to be in my 30s. And you know what they say, once you're 30, go turn straight and go get a wife and kids and all that. I've been telling my friends that. Recently that once I turn 30, I'm gonna turn straight, go have kids, and like go live the adult life. Cause can't play around no more. I'm just joking, but yeah. At my 30s, let's see how it goes. I can't worry about it too much. We gotta enjoy the moment. We gotta enjoy the moment. But I really wonder what y'all like. What would y'all tell? What would y'all tell yourself? Like in your 20s. I think some of y'all are still in your 20s. A lot of my friends are way younger than me, chat. Way younger than me. Sometimes I'm like, I need some friends of my age. But then they're so cool. All my friends are currently so cool. A lot of my friends are girls, so I enjoy them so much. They definitely bring out the best of me. But honestly, I would tell y'all, enjoy your 20s. Enjoy your 20s, because you only have today once. If you take out anything from this category or what this little conversation that I'm having with y'all, you only have today once. So enjoy it. Go do whatever you want. If you're sleepy, go on that run that you said you were gonna go, or go apply to that job that you want, even though you don't have the qualifications. Go, because you never know. You never know. Or go to the gym, or go to that boat party, or book that flight. Just do it now. Just do it now. Enjoy today. The next thing that I guess I want to talk about it, which I guess kind of connects to what I just said. now let's like push it forward, you know. Let's say like if I could have a conversation. Imagine if you could go to the future. Like traveling to the past is dope and everything, but traveling to the future, like if future me, if Apple or Galaxy ever makes a time machine, bruh, just know I'm gonna travel to the past. Um, yeah, I think if I could talk to future me, I think I would ask him a few questions like back to boys. Ignore what I just said. But back to boys. I would ask, I think if I could talk to 6 year old, 60 is a lot, right? Because I'm about to hit 30, so you know what? Let's double it and give it to someone else. No, I'm playing. If I could talk to 60-year-old me, I would ask a lot of things. Number one, did you finally pay off that damn fucking car? Did you ever pay off that car? Or just sell it. Just sell it. Nah, but more for real, BFFR. Um, I think the number one thing I would ask is, did you ever have kids? Which is crazy, like, cause I so want kids. Like, I really do want kids, which is so. This is an entire new conversation, but I do want kids. So I really do want kids, which is harder. You wouldn't understand you're unless you're like gay, you know. Um, I really do want kids, and it's just a different situation. But yeah, I guess that's an entire new conversation. But I think I would ask myself, did you finally like have kids? Did you adopt? Did you get a surrogate? Did you get drunk one day and just like finally do it with a girl? Or what? Like, just let me know. Let me know. Did you finally have kids? How many? A boy or girl? I think those would be, that would be my main question. Um, what else would I ask? Back to boy troubles. Did you finally like find the one? Are you still together? Uh, yeah, like, did you get married? Did you move out of Texas like you've been wanting to? Or are you still in Texas? Like, did you find a home? Are you still in Austin? Um, what else would I ask? Are you still friends with your tutor friends? I hope so. I really do. Uh, what else would I ask? Did America really move back? Did your neighbor America really move back to Dallas? Or was she just playing? Mm, what other questions? Did you finally travel the world across the country? Like, I think that's been one of my things that I on my bucket list. Like, I really want to do, like Japan, Tokyo. Did you go on that trip to Tokyo with Evelyn? Did it ever make it out of the group chat? Uh, questions I would want to ask, but would be scary to ask. Even like thinking about it, because like recently, chat. Quick update. My great great grandma passed away. Um, uh, my abuela Francis. She got to be around like 95. Chat. She was awesome. She was awesome. And until recently, like none of our family members had passed away. So well, I'm about to be 30, you know, and not having nobody pass away, that's a blessing, you know. Yes, it hurts, but that's a huge blessing. She was awesome. I would always tell her that. I was just messing. I would just mess around with her. Oh,
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
oh, someone's at the front door. I don't even know who. Um. Anyways, um, my great grandma, yeah, she passed away, and she was like 95. She was healthy and everything, but until recently, mentally, I've just been thinking like, um, dang, people can actually like pass away, you know. Uh, so I think I would want to ask future me. I wouldn't ask, but I would want to ask like, I think that would be the scariest question that I would be afraid to ask future me. Like, has anybody else passed away from your family? Because I can't mentally. I think we were already like years ago. We were all telling ourselves like that our great great grandma, Muela Francis, was gonna pass away sooner or later. Like we had already celebrated so much, and mentally, I think we were all already to that point where were in our head we had processed that. Um, but I don't think that I could be that I would be okay like if anybody else from my family passes away because just not mentally prepared for that. So I think that's one of the questions I would be scared to ask, but I think I would want to know like being 60, has anyone else passed away? Which is crazy, a crazy question to ask myself, right? Um, what else would I ask myself? I don't know. Just, are you happy? Are you physically, mentally happy where you are in life? And bro, I don't even know if I would make it to 60. I always tell myself like at 30, like just cut the cord, just cut the cord. But now I'm actually gonna be 30. So, I don't know. I don't know. I think those are the just my main questions overall that I would ask. Specifically the kids ones. Specifically, did I find love? I really want to find love. I really wonder who that is.
Someone's at the front door doorbell.
Chat. Who could it be? Who could it be? And I can't even check because I'm doing a podcast. I need to figure out how to silent that. Um, Next conversation chat that I had is back to um back to this whole process of okay, yes, right. I had moved to from Laredo in Laredo, like I had my whole family, like everybody. Like if I wanted to jump ship and go from one house to the other, I would. If I wanted to go visit my tia in her house, like she would take me in for as many months as I wanted. If I wanted to go visit my mom at her house, I would. If I wanted to go back to my dad's, I would. But chat, I moved to San Antonio, and yeah, it being scary. I always say, I think I've said it in my previous podcast, like just excuse me, just move, right? Just move. Um, so I did move, and I think the hardest, one of the hardest things to do is living life alone. Living not alone, but like living in your own space, like learning to live alone, learning to live alone. Um, yeah, just learning to live alone has been one of the hardest things. I think at first I was just staying home and, you know, paying rent, working, staying home, working, staying home. Or if it was like, oh, if I want to do something, like I had to count on a friend, you know, I had to count on a friend, like, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want to go to the movies? Do you want to travel? Do you want to do something? And slowly but surely, you know, I started to do things alone. Like I would take myself to Golden Corral, take myself to Olive Garden, or take myself to the movies, do self care days for myself, and just constantly do that. I think that's one of the hardest things. That's one of the hardest things, but it's also hitting 30. I think that's also one of my scariest things. Like I think I've learned to live alone so long, and I've lived alone since I was 21. I lived alone in San Antonio, but I also, you know, me and my ex, we lived together for 2 years, almost 2 years. I think started just being gay, chat. Don't judge me. Me and my ex, I think we met for like 4 months, 5 months, and then we moved to Austin together, and we started living together. Anyways, that's just a little side note. But that's the only time that I lived together with someone. That's probably the most miserable I was ever. Mentally, I thought I was okay at that point, but now that think about it, I love being alone. I love being alone. I love like making a podcast in my living room. Like who's gonna judge me? Who's gonna judge me? Coming home at 3, 4, 5 in the morning and just turning up the music. Or sometimes my friends will come. My friends will bring their friends, or my brother can come whenever they want, or my family can stay whenever they want, or all my friends, my house is an open door. Bajo Mi Techo, is just so homey here. And if I want to move the kitchen table to the living room, or if I want to move the kitchen table to the game room, or if I want to move my laptop to anywhere, like if I want my bed here in the living room, I do it. And I think that's what I love the most. Like I could do whatever I want in my space, and I've made it so comfy, And when I was living with someone, that was not possible. I was just worried about like, making too much noise, or being dirty, or the place being dirty. And if you can't tell, I have like ADHD so bad, and OCD, which is the worst combo, right? ADHD, I'm always hyper, I can't sleep, and I'm just like I'm the energy bunny. And OCD, I'm hella OCD, like so bad. If you ever come to my place, I don't mind the mess. I really never mind the mess. Like my place is a mess sometimes, but trust, like I clean it up, and my plates, my food, everything's like super OCD, super OCD, which is crazy bad, but I've learned to live with it. And my friends don't mind it. Like they come, they enjoy it, they actually like coming to a clean space, or like, and I don't mind like if there's ever a mess, like I'm not there like cleaning after them. No, like I let them enjoy their space, enjoy my house, enjoy my place. But I think the scariest thing that I'm about to be 30, and I was thinking about this recently. About to be 30, and back to, I think all of these conversations that we've had, I think they all like interloop with one another. I'm about to be 30, and I'm alone. And like I said, being 29, I've been thinking about being 30, and just thinking about life recently. I really have, and I think this podcast has helped me out so much. About to hit 30, and I'm alone. Like I'm alone. Like I love living alone. But am I always gonna be alone? Like I want kids. Like I just said, like I want kids. I want to find love. I want to get married. I don't know when. Am I ready right now? Am I ready right now to find that person? No. I want to pay off my car first. Like that's mentally where I'm at right now. Like I want to pay off that car before I find love. Before I date anybody, like the next person I date, it has to be to fall in love, and I need to be able to live with them. And I don't want to worry about my car. I don't want to worry about anything. Like my first thing would be paying off my car, and then from there I can focus on, trusting God to find the right person. But again, like, yes, I think it's okay if anybody's ever out there right now just living alone. Yes, it's fun and all, having your own space. Yes, it'll get lonely, but my number one recommendation would be don't get used to it. Like, don't get used to just being alone. I always invite everybody. I do invite them, but just like an invitation, like it ends, every invitation always ends. So at the end of the day, yeah, like I enjoy it for like 2-3 weeks, or like maybe sometimes my friends stay over for a long time, and like sometimes they've lived with me like 3-4 months, and yeah, that's fun. But sooner or later it ends, and I'm always alone. And I think that's scary. Like, I think I've gotten used to just being alone for a fat ass minute. And I'm scared that, like, what if I don't match with someone? You might match with someone like me and my ex. We matched, but once we live together, Chad, that's a whole different story. A whole different story. And again, that just comes to always. I've always lived alone for the longest time. That I don't know. Maybe I won't be able to process that. And I think recently, I really do like doing stuff with people, but when it comes to living alone, that's even harder. That's even harder. But I do think, I mean, I appreciate myself so much for being able to live alone. And I go to the movies. I think that's what everybody has to learn sooner or later. That it's okay. It's okay to. It's really okay to go to the movies by yourself. You don't have to invite your friends. Take that trip. The number one thing that I would say, that's the pro. That's the thing I would check off in my head is go on trips by yourself. Go meet friends. Go meet new people. Go network. Because 80% chat, it's not going to make it out of the chat. It's really not going to make it out of the chat. That birthday trip that you're planning, it's not gonna make it out of the chat. You're going to end up only going by yourself, or you're going to end up like you're gonna plan it like, oh, like I'm planning a trip to Dubai for my birthday. Chat, we all know you're gonna spend it, like if you're in Laredo, you're gonna spend it at house. If you're in San Antonio, you're gonna spend it at what's that other place by UTSA called? Or if you're in Austin, you're gonna spend it at Six or West. Like, come on. But mentally, if you're just like, okay, then I'm just gonna book that trip by myself, and whoever buys it, and whoever doesn't, it doesn't. It's okay to do stuff by yourself. Then from there, honestly, you're gonna love that birthday trip, or you're gonna love that trip alone. It doesn't even have to be a birthday. I don't know why I said birthday, but you're gonna love taking that trip way more alone. I think that's the best thing. But don't get used to it. Goes pros and cons. Don't get used to living alone by yourself at home. I think I've yapped so much recently, but I think everything that I've talked about, talking to my past self, talking to my future self, and just being alone, they are intertwined. And I don't know. I think I want to. It's because a lot of my friends, I don't have friends that are in my age gap. Like, I have a huge age gap. A lot of my friends are either 40 or beginning their 20s. Like, no one's 29. Like, no one really is 29 and just going through it. Or no one is in my situation. Like, gay, 29, single, living alone in a different city. I don't know. It's okay, everyone's different, but I guess I'm just figuring it out. Day by day, I'm literally just figuring it out. Yeah, I'm just figuring it out one day at a time, and there's nothing I can do about it. There's literally nothing I can do about it but enjoy life. Like I mentioned in the beginning, and I guess that's how I began this podcast. Just enjoy life and do what you want now. And that's kind of why I started this podcast, Bajo Mi Techo, And I'm so I feel like this is my baby. I'm so happy that I started this because I can just talk about what I want. Like, I am the creative director. Oh, Chad, no one's going to tell you this, but it's such a drag starting a podcast. Like, it's a lot of work. It is so much work. Like, I'm not going to say that it's not a lot of work. I spend a lot of time editing this, putting up all this. It's an entire, like, commercial thing. All these cameras. My friends helped me purchase a lot of this stuff. He helped me purchase the mics, the Mac, the camera. it's been a lot. It's been a lot. It takes an entire crew, and right now, while doing the podcast, editing, setting up everything, finding topics, like it's all me. So yeah, it's a lot of work, but this is my baby, and I know we're gonna come a long way. Sooner or later, we're gonna grow. We're gonna grow. Bajo Mi Techo is gonna grow. I just know it. I really just know that it's gonna grow. Um, but yeah, chat. I think if you could take anything from this, it would be to enjoy it, enjoy life, do now whatever you want, whatever situation you all might be in. Just do whatever you want now. Stay safe. That's the number one thing. Also, stay safe and do what you want now, because the day is going to pass by so quick. And by the time you know it, you're going to be 30, you're going to be 29, making a podcast talking about life, sitting down in a couch and just reminiscing. But nah, in all seriousness, enjoy life, enjoy where you're at right now, enjoy your friends. If you're in a relationship, enjoy that too. I'm not saying don't enjoy your relationship. Enjoy that too. Enjoy all of that. Learn from all of that. Learn from where you're at right now. Take that trip. And overall, just have fun. Enjoy every single year of your life. And just know that God has a plan for you. And He's working for you. And although He's always listening, God is always listening, and you might be like in the worst situation just because you make that one prayer, or just because you pray for 2, 3, 4, 5 months. You're like, oh, like why isn't he working on me, like on my situation? Chat, yes, He is. He's always working on something bigger, and you are going through any situation that you're going through because He has a plan for you, and that's gonna help you grow or mature, or just help your situation for what He has in the future planned for you. And I know I'm over here asking for love, I'm over here asking for kids, I'm over here asking not to be alone. But I gotta trust the process, trust God's process, enjoy where I'm at right now, and appreciate everything that I have. But overall, I guess, chat, that's all that I have for today. I don't even know how long I've yapped. But I do appreciate you all tuning in, commenting, letting me know what you all want to hear, or just being supportive. I really do appreciate y'all's support in all of this, and I hope that I'm manifesting, and I'm praying that we're gonna grow. We're gonna grow, and we're gonna do so good on this podcast. Thank you for tuning in, chat. Thank you, really, really. You don't understand. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing with your friends, your family, your fish, your dog, your grandma, your uncles, your mailman, everybody. I really appreciate it. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and letting me know your thoughts, letting me know where you're at right now in whatever year, in whatever age you are, whatever age you are. Just let me know, and let me know what y'all want to hear. And if you're from Austin, Texas, or if you're close by Austin, Texas, and you want to be part of Bajo Mi Techo, also send me an email. We have an email now, chat. Our email is bajomitecho@yahoo.com. If y'all want any inquiries, go email or comment, or just, let me know. We're slowly we're growing. Slowly we're going to be more professional. I don't know. I'm excited for the next podcast. But thanks for tuning in, chat. I really, really appreciate y'all. Love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.